gamers, Core here, bringing another Might and Magic Heroes Era of Chaos video. Today I want to go ahead and start a new series based around me creating a VIP 0 account on NA27 that just opened up yesterday. I started it up yesterday, I've mostly gone through some of the beginning stuff, going through some of the storyline, just trying to get the account up and running. But for those not familiar with my main accounts, I am housed on NA3, where I am currently 9th on the leaderboard. Of course, this is under VIP 14, which means that a lot of the things that I could try to show you or provide help in using this account is going to be using a lot of possibly SSRs or heroes that most people may not have. So the hope is to use that VIP 0 to kind of go through and try to remain competitive using that account and some of the tips and tricks that I've picked up playing this account. So currently in the arena, I am situated on 6th. Now the arena on NA3 is pretty fluid, probably within the top 15, even occasionally the 20. It's a pretty competitive server where we have 3 guilds that are all pretty competitive and close. A lot of good underground battles down there. My guild on my main account here is Draco. I'm currently the acting president, only acting because the Wicked One would normally be holding this position, but he's off fighting the good fights against the COVID-19 in the health industry, so he's devoting his time to that. So hopefully when he's able to come back, he'll be taking that mantle back up. Now, the Wicked One does have a channel, and I know he's not putting any content here, but I'm going to link his channel in the description below. If you guys should show him some love from the work that he's doing outside of YouTube, subscribe to him. That would be great. So when he comes back, we'll have a lot of people out there rooting for him. So I'd appreciate that. Now, moving over to the free account. Let's pull that up right here. Here we go. I'm currently level 28. Like I said, I started this up yesterday when it first released, and have been working through some of the content. Now I've done one 10 times pull in the altar. Unfortunately, with the gold keys, all it did was net me an orc, which can also be getting from the silver keys. So not a very good pull in that regards. The nice thing about starting a new if you're starting the game, the altar is going to go ahead and let you get an SSRS when the first 19 guaranteed pulls. I currently have enough diamonds to pull another 10 times. So the SSR that we get on the initial pull will essentially kind of decide, or at least apply some focus on where we're going to initially go into our roster and how we're going to try to remain competitive. And then for the most part, what I'm attempting to do on this, on the initial server release is get into a guild as soon as you can. That's going to go ahead and net you some additional resources through the guild map and through the guild options, as well as working to go through the arena and getting a higher arena level while the server is still fresh. So I'm up to 760 as a VIP 0, not able to purchase anymore, so I've been able to do it 10 times now, 5 from the prior day, 5 from today, managed to get me up to here. So we'll go ahead and do the altar pulls, and then we can kind of talk about, see if we get anything good there that we can try to base some of our strategy around. All right, so there we got the 10 keys. All right, give me something good here. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? Rock. Solid pick. Unfortunately for me, this is something that you can pick up. Oh, there we go. Angel. So that's a great pick. That's one of the best units in the game just from the versatility alone. So we'll be able to use that. We can pretty much build any kind of roster around the Angel. So that'll help us out. The rock is all. If the rock would have been the only one, it would have been a little bit of a bummer, only because you can farm the rock in the arena, which you'll want to get the swordsman with Catherine early, and then work on the rock. Getting the angel though as our SSR is a excellent piece. We'll be able to use that in pretty much any build, which will help us try to remain competitive. For the most part, any of the SSRs that you would draw from this, except for maybe the Naga, would have a use and allow you to gain further in some aspect of the game. For instance, the Black Dragon is just going to be, and Behemoth are just going to be Beast of a tank that you'll be able to use. The Green Dragon is going to do a lot of damage, can go in most builds, and will also help you out a lot in the crypts. Giant's going to help you out a lot in the crypt. It's going to help you out in some of the scenarios since it does % health damage. Bone Dragon is decent. Now, you'll be able to use that in some lists. It's similar to it's the attacker role, so you're not going to really build a Necro army around it as a free-to-play player just because of the cost it takes to invest into Necro. But it is a powerful attacker that has a really good kit. It can do a lot of damage, so that's always good. The Psychic Elemental would probably be the second weakest of the SSRs, but it does have a lot of use in the Conflicts plane later on, as well as some of the Ender chapters in the story. You'll get a lot of use out of the Psychic Elemental, so that'll be good there as well. Alright, now that we got our SSR pulled, we're going to want to obviously get that into our roster, make sure our rosters are updated, tooled correctly, getting it upgraded and viable to use. But now that we have our SSR pulled, we're going to save our diamonds primarily for the artifacts. We're not really going to be doing pulls in the altar on the golds keys unless we get the gold keys themselves, not buying the gold keys by diamonds. And we're going to try to save up all those gold keys until an altar event comes up. And that allows us to get us the biggest bang for our buck on those gold keys. Using our diamonds for artifacts and then eventually spells is going to get us the most power and versatility, because then it doesn't matter what units we're using. We also want to focus down on specific units that we're going to use and establish a plan going forward. So at this point, since I pulled Angel, it's versatile in just about any list. They're going to give us Roshka in the story campaign, which I'm currently working on here, you can see. And then we'll be able to actually get his shards via the champion store. So we'll be working on that, getting Roshka up. And so we're going to focus on demon units, or sorry, inferno units, and one of those being demon. So when we get to the option, I believe it's not here, right here, we're going to be able to select one of these 3 tanks. In this case, we're going to go ahead and select the demon unit, as it's going to be the most versatile for what we want. We're going to try to run Roshka because he's a free-to-play, essentially, hero. He's given to you in the story mode, and you can also farm his shards. And Demon is a very good tank. Ogre is also a very good tank, has a lot of versatility, has a healing buff, so that'll actually help our Angel and the healing that the Angel does. But the Ogre is going to shine in armies such as Craghack and Kilgore, which are not as free-to-play friendly. The other unit is the Iron Golem, which at this point so far has been lackluster. Astral, just came out. But again, that's a paid hero you have to pay for, and Iron Golem will probably shine in that list, and eventually when the Gold Golem gets unlocked for the Awakening. But for us, the Demon is rock solid. He's going to provide a very good dodge tank, where our Rock, in this case, can come in very handy because the Rock offers us an accuracy debuff. So we're going to focus on the Demon in here. We're going to go for Roshka and get his tokens. That means we're also going to focus on Pit Fiend in the Underground, trying to get her charged from there. It would be an easy, farmable way to get her leveled up. And then Gog we also get. Now Gog will get through just playing the game, getting leveled up within the time frame here. So we'll get the Gog here at level. Well, actually, we already got the Gog. Sorry, but we'll get the Gog and we'll get some tokens for her. We'll get her leveled up. She's an Inferno unit, and then the other Inferno unit we're going to work on is Ifriti. Now that's the key one for Roshka, and we'll be able to actually farm Ifriti through the arena tokens. Sorry. Campaign tokens. So we're going to use our campaign tokens working on Ifriti. I'll go ahead and buy This one here, I own 1. Now I now have 6, and we'll continue to use that to get him up to 30, and then we'll continue to level him up. We're going to want to get him up to 6 stars, and then eventually through the potentials as well. So that's going to be the focus there. And then arena, obviously, we want to try to climb that every day. I've been working on that, and we'll continue to do that. Roster, we'll probably put out a video on the roster later, but currently I just have it set up mostly for castle, since most of my units are castle, with some ranged units as the second priority, seeing as we have both the marksman and the orc, and then rampart and charging are third here, because we're only really running minimal at that point. All right, and that brings me up to the last topic today, and that's going to be around if you are going to spend any money in this game. And I don't advocate that you spend money in this game, or that you need to spend money on this game. I'm just going to let you aware that there are events that are just better. If you're going to put some money into this game, wait for those. And they come in a variety of different fashions, but the gist of it is that you're always going to get more than just the diamonds when you buy. For instance, if you were to just top up with 300 diamonds, you're also going to get an additional 200 plus these, or 980 diamonds. You're going to get the vampire plus enough to essentially bring them up to 3-star them. Or if I move to my other account, there's a single purchase event where when you top up on a diamond, you're going to get additional resources. Again, not advocating that you need to spend money, but if you are going to, there are better opportunities too than just buying the diamond straight up. Now, if you need any advice or help, feel free to reach out to me on Skylinks Gaming's Discord. My handle is Core on there as well. I'm a moderator. There are plenty of people on there with great information and great feedback. If you have any questions, reach out to there. Or you can reach out to me personally by messaging me from there. I'll leave a description. I'll leave in the description a link to the Discord below. Please join it. There's great information on there, great content. I'll also leave a link to Skylinks' new website. There's gonna be some great information on there. You can get access to his videos, and there's some great blogs done by him and other content creators. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. It'll help out a lot. And if you want to see some more Might and Magic Era of Chaos content, I'll leave a link right over somewhere in here on the screen. I'll link one to mine, and I'll link one to Skylinks's. But anyways, thanks for joining us today. Have a great one.